Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Legacy Beast Wars Inferno. And well, I really like this guy. This figure was one that I skipped out on at first just because, I don't know, I just, honestly I think one of the main reasons is because he can't do the gimmick that you could do on the original toy, which kind of bummed me out, which is kind of a stupid reason to skip out on an entire figure that's quite good. But that's why I did it. But then I was like, you know what, I'm going to get it anyway. And I'm very pleasantly surprised. I really like this version. And, so Inferno as a whole is a bit of a underused character for just about any version of the character Inferno. Not just this version, because, well, Inferno is one of those characters that's name gets put on a lot of different robots, just kind of like a name dump character. But this version is personally my favorite, because of he's just so insane. Like, I think in the show it was explained, like, his, beast mode, like, intelligence or properties or something like that was like overriding his like robot properties. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but like basically it's easier if I just explain it. Like in the show he became like he's like incredibly fiercely loyal soldier to his queen, which in the series is Megatron, which Megatron was not thrilled about being called, his queen, but he put up with it because he was and so he was just really weird, and I liked it. Now, as far as accessories, you got his flamethrower gun thingy. That it doesn't. It looks like the original toy. I don't remember. See, this looks more like his his booster, because Inferno could fly in the show by. You peg this in, and then, like, this rotates. But, like, you'd bring it down. Like, he'd kind of fly around like this, which is quite weird. But, so you can use that to pose and, like, spin that around so that he can fly and all that. And, yeah, it doesn't... Don't fall back there. And that, it looks accurate, too. But, yeah, it's weird, but, hey. And then... Yeah, that's the only accessory he comes with. But what I like to do personally is if you happen to have if you're watching this on YouTube, you'd see in the thumbnail that what I personally use is I use this flame effect from I think it was Transformers The Last Night Megatron, like one of those Megatrons came with two black flame effects, and well, they work really well for using his like flames. I like to put both of them in at different angles, just to absolutely torch some stuff. But then he can't hold it, so I just use a stand. If I'm gonna do poses with him, I just use a stand to hold that up. And yeah. Now, one other thing. Personally, I like to have the back legs up like this. But that's technically not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have them down like this, which is fine. If you want to do that, you can. It's literally as easy as just lifting them up, though. So I'm not gonna make too big of a deal about it. I'm just going to keep them how I like it, because, it's my channel. I can do what I want. And, let's do a good old box review, because the box is fine. It's standard Legacy box. You got Inferno, you got him being a bug, Fire Ant, specifically. You got all that there, that nice artwork. Then you got Inferno, 26 steps. And then on this side, you got Inferno, and he's always screaming. He's like the freaking reverse. Oh, I have no mouth and I must scream. He is the literal exact opposite of that. I have a mouth and well, not the exact opposite. He has a mouth and he will scream. Because honestly, one of my favorite parts is that he actually does have an opening mouth, and so you can just whoa and scream and all that. Man, I'm filming this kind of late at night. I hope I didn't wake up my the rest of my family from that. Oops. But yeah, so he can scream, and that's pretty fun. Now, as far as articulation goes, it's all right. It has the bug, like the standard bug articulation problems where the legs can get in the way, kind of, but you can just always move them all around. And so, yeah, you got full 360 there, out that far, bicep swivel, over 90 degrees of bend. You got a full double elbow bend. Head is on a ball joint and can open and close as well. And he can look up that far unless you open his mouth, and then he can look up even farther. The waist has a swivel. You got forward that far. Back, not super far because of all of this. But, you know, better than I would expect. Then out that far, thigh swivel. Double knee bend, so you can get a very good bend there. And then the foot has down and not much up, although you can mess with the heel as well. And then ankle pivot. And I don't remember if I said this or not, but there is wrist rotation, which is, yeah. So, again, standard articulation, but good articulation. And, oh yeah, this can rotate. I suppose that's a bit of articulation. And yeah. So now, as far as size comparisons go, we got my previous Transformer review. Whoa, I almost just knocked it off the table. Optimus Prime. Specifically, Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. You know, I think I'm going to stop doing as many Optimus Primes for now, because I've been kind of, like, he's my favorite character, so I've been burning through him, but, like, I still have, like, I think I have 20-something total, and I've done, like, 10 max, so, I've already done about 10% of my YouTube channel is Optimus Primes, technically, and that's crazy, because I didn't start until recently, so I'm definitely going to slow down on that. Well, except for size comparisons, because we also have our prime unit of measurement. Ha ha ha. Funny pun. It's so funny. I'm going to keep saying it. Mwahaha. And we have my actual exact previous review, Batman, who is also the standard size comparison guy. So, yeah. Now, it's time for transformation, which is pretty interesting. You know, I really like it. You can do it's just fun. Oh yeah, also if you don't want all this splayed out, you can just close that up and looks fine. Or you can actually take the time to peg it in, but I don't feel like you need it. Besides, I like it opened up like that. Seems more accurate. Now, transformation. First, come in here and take the head, which is surprisingly tighter than you'd expect. Come on. Just unlock. There we go. Wait. I don't understand. Okay, I think I got it. So you're going to want to push down a little bit. Maybe? Yeah. Push down and that... Wait. Okay, also, as a bit of articulation, I guess, if you unhinge that, you got an ab crunch. That's cool. But yeah, so unpeg that, split the ant head, flip out the pincer thingies, and spread them out. Then bring all this up, and his chin will poke right through. And then close that up. And then bring the antenna down. And one complaint is that for some reason, this will sometimes split open when I don't want it to, and I have no idea why. And it's like, they're like not much, but like just enough so that there's like a kind of like a crack there. Or I suppose a seam is a better word. yeah, it's not super important, but it does annoy me a little bit. Take this piece, flip that up. Take this, flip this around. Take the legs, flip up and around like that. Peg them together. I said peg them to. I said, oh, I was pegging it into that, not the peg below it, like that. Then take all this, bring that up, and then bring all the arms when transforming it are a little bit annoying to work with, but it's not too bad. So then come to the arms, fold that in, and then the arm can rotate on its own here, and then this arm can rotate like that on its own. So you basically just get it all lined up, and then you'll I find it's easiest once you get the arm in the proper spot to then rotate the arm. Once you get the robot arm in to rotate the beast mode legs. Is beast mode even the right term for this now? Because it's like insect, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep calling it a beast mode. But yeah, so just take that, bend it in, rotate, then bring this all in, and then that will peg together all nice-like. And then move these forward out of the way. And then just kind of bring all this up and in and bring that like that. You're just pushing everything forward, condensing it. How you can tell is if these back legs go into that slot there, that means that you push the waist in far enough. That's what I at least use as my marker. And then bring these up, still together. And then take these there's the peg right there, and peg right there, slot right there, and then you just want to get it lined up, which is a little bit tricky to figure out because you just got to have everything lined up right. But once you do, it'll slot in super easily. Then make sure that this side's also pegged in to the leg. Why are you fighting me? There we go. And peg that in, bring that down, peg the other side in, then bring the top and peg that in, and then bring the legs back and adjust everything as you want it, and you are done. And despite me fumbling with the back for a little bit while there, it is a really fun transformation that I actually really like to do. Now, as far as weapon storage, the original toy, it would plug into the thorax there, but because of that, the legs were just kind of out here, and so, you can't do that here, but you can put it there and have a... Also, the legs actually support this guy standing up really well, so that's nice. And so, let's just give him the old flamethrower pieces and have a good old-fashioned flamethrowing ant. Just torching whoever there. And so, yeah, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye!